Hello and welcome to Dockyard Worker Simulator with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day. You catch me here, I'm just having a meeting with these guys. Nah, I'm only joking. It's Euro Truck Simulator, of course. And today we're going to be looking at this, which is the now, I'm going to pronounce this probably wrong. It says not the Isuzu. I keep thinking Isuzu. So, Sisu M-series. Of course, I will leave a link in the description down below for you guys and girls to have a look at and have a go on it for yourself. It's not a bad truck. It's not exactly the prettiest of trucks around. It's kind of utilitarian, boxy. I guess it's really meant for just hardcore industrial use. It's not built for looks. I think it's built for like as a for like hauling heavy loads back in its day. I don't know if it's based off a real truck. I've never known this brand. I think it was the Isuzu range that owned these, but don't quote me on that. If I just crawl under the trailer, you guys can see the old the back and details. So the lines do work; they do attach. Once you have downloaded it, installed it, you will find it. I'll show you where you find it. So if I go to truck dealers, where are truck dealers? Truck dealers. Take me to your dealer. Okay, so you can find it in two places. You can either go via the authorized access route, or as you saw just on the top there, you can also find it via a Scania dealership as well. So if I just select that one and then just go and buy online, because I'm in the middle of doing a mission, you should see it pop up in this variant. So let's customize configuration so you guys and girls can see all the options you get. Right, this is the boring bit for some of you guys and girls, I know. I'll get through as quick as I can. Right, so you got day cab option, you have sleeper, and then you have a high sleeper option, and that's all we get. And for the chassis configurations, you have a 4x2, a 6x4 tag lift, and a conventional 6x4. And there's your options for the chassis types. No length and chassis or anything else. Engines, you get a Rolls-Royce engine and a Cummins engines. I would recommend trying the Rolls-Royce engines. They do kind of sound kind of funky. They're not as powerful. So you're gonna have to bear that in mind. Each engine does have a slightly different engine note to it. The Cummins ones all sound pretty similar, to be fair, as do the Rolls-Royce ones. But the Rolls-Royce do definitely stand out from the Cummins. So bear that in mind. Gearbox options, you don't get many. These are the ones you get. So you get an 8, 15. 12 plus 1 with retarder, 12 plus 1 with retarder, 12 plus 2 with retarder. It says Eaton Fuller, but I don't know about that. Interiors, you get standard, and then you get the exclusive. My tastes leaning towards the standard. I prefer the standard. There's the wood grain effect. Does look a bit basic, but your mileage may vary. For colours, you get all standard in-game colours as well as custom colours, and then you can also get some of these and your customised metallic colours as well. You get these like sort of like colour types as well. Which gives you like 3 different colour types, and you can change the colour of the cab, colour of the base. I don't know what the third one actually does. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't seen it I think it might adjust the colour of the grill, but I could be wrong. I don't see where it actually changes colour. Whether it mixes or blends in with another part of it, again, I don't know. Or if it gives it highlights, again, I don't know. Is it that? Is it maybe that sign on the top? No. So I don't actually know. And then you've got this one here, which is kind of like generic, sort of like set colours. Can't actually change the colour of that. I think it's just fixed. Oh, you can change the colour of the stripes, but you can't change the colour. Let's just quickly make them black and then try and... Again, I don't see what that's actually changing. Someone can leave a comment down below if they find it, but I can't see it personally myself. Then you've got this option here, which again is just a fixed colour. And then you've got this option here, again it's just a fixed colour. I think it may actually change the Zuzu logo. We'll have to check that. I keep just calling Zuzu. Sisu. I keep Zuzu. Anyway, I digress. You've got several different mud flaps. Several different bumper types. Of course, doing that's going to eliminate the mud guards. And the next one up is different types of bumper. So you can have it as a steel with paint, and then just steel. And then up here in the light section, you can then decide you can just have a stock. So Zuzu. I keep saying a Zuzu. Sisu. Sisu. And then you can have the, you know what I mean, guys. The headlights like so. And then up here you can then stick these things on. No idea what they mean. Same for this side, you can stick different types of number plate on. Again, whatever you want to choose. It's got Germany or finish. Again, it's up to you. On this one, that's the bumper, so you can have that, or this, which is kind of reminds me of spin tyres. That little grappling hook sort of situation going on there. This says traction equipment, which I guess is like a grappling hook, rope, cable, whatever. Next one is you can have a stock grill, painted grill, and the next one you can have stock or paint again. And that does change considering what base you've got. If it's a black base you've got, that'll be the black sign. Then you can stick these on, these little amber lights. I've not tried them myself. I don't know if they work or not. Then you've got this grill or mesh you can stick on the front there to protect your windscreen against bugs and stuff. Oh, yeah, that goes to the back, and that's again the front for the number plate. Up on the top here, you can then have a sun visor. Again, there's got a couple of different options there. The mirrors, I should say. You've got plastic, you've got chrome, and then you've got painted. And then up here, you can then stick more bits on. So you can stick additional light marker or that kind of marker. Again, personal preference. Whatever floats your boat, really. And then that's it. That little dot, that's the only option you have. You can't change the sign. I think that refers to the sign. Yeah. I guess you could potentially look into the mod file and try and configure your own name against that, I guess. Obviously once you've figured that, you've got the horn options where you can stick these on, and then you've got light options, again whatever your personal preference is. On the side you've got this little sort of like wind deflector, I'd call it. I think they reduce the noise of the wind sort of like howling up against the top of the door, I think. I could be wrong. Then you can obviously stick your own standard wheels on it, whatever you like. Doesn't seem to work with any. I don't know if it works with any modded tyres or reels. You'd have to try that for yourself. Looks like it works with all the in-game stuff, so that's a good thing. And then same for the inside hubs and stuff like that. That all works as well as the wheel nuts. They all work. You can also put whatever you like on it. It does actually have its own set of hubcaps there. I'll see if I can get a bit closer. Hang on. There we go. No, I don't want to leave. I just want to go out of this mode. That's it. So you got that option there if you wish. Then tanks, you can choose stock black or steel black, and then stock, and then steel paint. Again, if you've got the two-tone, this would be black. Down here you can then you've got an option for this, like a bottom carrier to just protect the bottom of the fuel tank, or you can go full covers. Again, it's up to you, your choice may vary. Same for the back. The back tyres all do the same. And then you've got this extra dot here, so you can actually, I didn't realise this dot was here just until now. You can actually put mud flaps on, again, if you wish. And then on the back, you've only got options for license plates, and then you've got the bottom there as well for the rear mud flaps. And that covers all the dots, I think, bar the back ones here. These ones I missed. On here you've got stock exhaust, then you've got standard single exhaust, or you've got double exhaust, and this middle one refers to like a little mesh protection or headache rack, up to you. And then this one here is for air intake. I think that covers most of the dots. There's no dots, rubber dots for the outside that I can see. It will refer to the inside. So we will go inside. Inside options, you get two wheels. You get standard or with logo again. Then you've got the number plate options here. And then you've got your choice of, you can either have the supposedly integrated or the portable, and then that's just refers to the grille that sticks on the front. You can now stick some more extra dots in, so it will work. It comes as a two-part file. You have the accessories as well as the truck itself, and then you've got all the, and it looks like it works well as with the Sisu mods as well. So. And then you've just got all that, and you can put number plates on. Down here, again, you can stick more bits on if you wish. And here, you can do the same. Here, you can do the same. Stick a cooler in. Back here, you can got that choice of those free beds. Let me just get rid of that cooler, so you guys can see it a bit better. And then go back to that dot. So you got the free choice of free bed types. That's to the headache rack or whatever option on the back. And now I didn't realise this. You actually do have an option for a curtain as well. So you can actually stick a curtain up there if you like. which is good. I didn't spot that in my initial build. I think that's it. Yeah, on the side, that's for the trims again, and that's just for the side bits for the mirrors. Right, and that covers all the dots and all the specifications, all the boring bit all over and done with. Let's jump in it. Not jump under it, jump in it. Actually, let's just quickly go outside it, and I'll do the sounds for you guys, engine sound. And inside, the windows do go up and down, so I'll shut the window. The ignition, my track IO goes nuts. Ignition does work. I'll just quickly demonstrate that, so you see it moving, as well as some of the indicator stalk. That works. I don't think any of these levers work. I've not seen them move, but the pedals definitely don't work. The mirrors are a bit odd to set up initially, and it feels weird to drive because I don't know what it is. I think I'm pointing it to it, but if I zoom in, this here is a nice touch. Don't get me wrong, but because it's weird. It kind of makes me feel a bit more boxed in, if you know what I mean, because it kind of, the angle of where it's going in is tapering off to the edge, and I kind of almost feel like I'm in a Route Master, an old Route Master bus. That's what I feel like anyway, and because of that, I don't know, I keep them sort of like creeping towards the edge of the road. It takes a lot of getting used to, but anyway, I digress. Oh, come on. No, okay. Done that the other day. No. There you go. It's far up. And let's open that window again. Sorry, my track IR is going nuts again. That's the problem. When I if I sit too low, my mic gets in the way. I'll reset the track IR. There we go. Then it kind of blocks out the bottom of my track IR sensor. Which way would be the best route to get out of this yard? I reckon doing a 360 round here would probably be the best route. Let me bring up that so you guys and girls can see my speed and everything I didn't get wrong. Let's just through a trailer test. Yep, trailer brakes holding. It's actually quite easy to float, surprisingly easy to float, even though you're not supposed to really float it out. How on earth do we get out of this yard? I think it's out through here, yeah. I'm hoping it's out through here. Yeah, no, that's promising. In fact, you can quite easily jump gears in this thing, and I think it prefers that. Because when I try to just do small steps, it doesn't like it. You have to use the clutch.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Come on. As you can see, I am in manual again. I did promise last time I'd go into manual, not because of this mod, but this is a manual truck anyway, so you would typically be driving it manually. It doesn't pull too bad. I wouldn't use it on anything massively heavy though. I just don't think it's got a powerful enough engine. Try it. You may regret it. Do it on a short run first.
Exit now.
See what I mean? Come on. Get me that gear, that's it. I stepped that from 4 high to 5 low, and it didn't like it. But if you just block change, it doesn't mind at all. Ease off the speed a bit. And there's Jake for you guys and girls. What engine brake is. I think I may have gone the wrong way, but I'm not entirely sure when he went to recomputing. Right, shut the old window. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button simulator. Takes a little while to get up to any good decent speed, as you can see. But once you get it up there, it stays up there pretty easy. Now, do I need...
right.
Yeah, I do.
Then exit right. Exit right.
As for handling, it does feel a little bit on the top heavy side, and it's a little bit twitchy as well. I've noticed. It does seem to hold the road all right. Cool. Just ruin the gearbox, why don't you, Kev? I didn't mind that one.
Keep left.
Yeah, the mirror is a bit strange, admittedly. It's good visibility, don't get me wrong. It just feels a bit like a kind of goldfish bowl effect, if you know what I mean. And your eyes can quite easily glide over to it without actually looking. That one's not too bad either. But as you'll see, I'll be constantly sort of correcting myself, because I'll start drifting towards the other side of the road.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I've kind of got used
Exit
to
right.
it, but you might find me just like doing that from time to time. and I have to look in my left mirror then to see whereabouts I actually am on the road, and then I realise I'm creeping towards the side. I'll leave it in this gear because I don't think changing down is going to help. It's not bad to drive. It takes a bit of getting used to, and that's my personal opinion. As for interior, it is well detailed. In fact, you can see like they've gone to the effort of putting the shift indication there. I should really look at this while I'm not moving. As I say, the dials do work, the gauges and dials. I've not found any issues with them. Lights do work on this as well. I don't know about the wipers. I've not had rain on this yet, so that could be a factor. It's well detailed. It looks a bit crude, but not as in, well, that is what the truck would be crude. I mean, as in, it seems like it's a port over from something else, if you know what I mean. But I could be wrong. That's just my personal opinion. It does. Once my eyes kind of fix straight, I think I'm actually driving a Route Master, and it feels like I'm driving a Route Master. Weirdly enough, even though I've never driven a Route Master in my life, it just feels like I'm actually driving a Route Master. And they're like, you're probably sitting there thinking, well, how can you actually say that if you've never driven one? I don't know. It's just a case of, it's that boxed in. I've sat in a Route Master once, one it was driving along.
Keep left.
And I sat towards the front, sort of like near enough towards behind the driver, and you can see we're pretty much. Oops, sorry, dude. You can see pretty much. I wasn't looking then. I was looking ahead. You could see pretty much all, what he sees, and he's like in a little box. For you guys and girls that have never been in a Route Master and don't know what I'm on about, they're kind of like in a little box, and that's what it feels like to me. It feels like I'm actually the cab is narrower than it actually is, purely because of this split screen. Sorry, I haven't been doing many videos recently. Last weekend I had a bit of a disaster reference fish tank, although it was on a Monday night, and I typically do most of my recording through the weekend. Through that weekend I was pretty busy. I'm doing bits and pieces as well. But Monday night, about 11:07 at night PM. Yeah, RPM up and get to climb. She's creeping along. I was sitting there, and I was just thinking, right, I better go to bed in a minute, because it's just gone 11, and I was thinking, right, yeah, I've got to be up in the morning, so I better go to bed pretty soon. I thought I'd just finish off I was drinking a beer, so I thought I'd finish drinking my beer, and then I was like, probably a bit too premature on that change, but anyway, I was thinking, I heard this, if you can't hear that, it's like do 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 do. I was like, what on earth is that noise? I'm going to go back down. I'm going to go right back down to this. Try and wind it up a bit quicker. we are just creeping along at 30 here. That's better. I'll leave it in 7 high.
Keep left.
Was going to leave it in 7 high. I need to get out there. Whoa! Well done, dude. He crashed in. We kind of crashed into each other there. I was like, he's overtaking. He was in the other lane, and he cuts in, and I was cutting in. Dead. That's probably damaged the truck. Let's have a quick look. Diagnosis. This gives you a good chance to... No, it's not done too much damage. But there's the diagnosis for you guys and girls. I'll leave it at 7 high. And then set cruise control for around about 50 if I can get it up to 50. Yeah, that'd probably do. There we go, that'll do for now. Got about half a tank of fuel, should make it. It is a bit of a gas, well, diesel drinker. Yeah, so I heard this and I was like, what's that all about? And looked outside thinking maybe it's raining, and it's like, nope, it's not raining. And then I looked over to the tank, and then it's like, oh, there's water leaking out the bottom of the tank, and straight away my heart drops, and I'm thinking, great. And I look at the time, and I'm thinking, always happens at night. Stuff like fish, a lot of if people keep fish and know what I'm talking about. Anything like that always happens in the middle of the night when you're kind of just about to go to bed, or when everything's closed, and it's just like, great. So I need to now go and grab some buckets, which I've got a load of buckets. Grabbed a load of buckets from out my storeroom, and then started emptying out water as quick as I could, because I know from experience, depending on where the leak is dependent on what happens. I'm losing speed, so I'll take it off of cruise control, wind it up a bit. If you can take the pressure out of the tank, it depending on the leak, it can sometimes just stop the leak and just suddenly stop, depending where it is. If it's right at the bottom of the tank, or near the bottom, again, that's a 50-50. It could potentially, just by taking some water out, it could stop. Big freeze. Or it might just keep going. And I got to about
Right. Then exit
quarter
right.
to nearly half a tank emptied, because it was the tank I had, and I
Exit right.
replaced it with the same tank actually. It was a dual Lido 120. It's a tall tank. It's carries 120 litres of water. Just trim the speed out a bit.
Keep left.
Choose another gear. I need to get out. Sorry, dude, but I need to get out. Really? Crashing a lot today, peeps. Come on, give me the gear. That's probably a bit premature, actually. Leave it. Whoa, dude! Yeah, so I got it to about quarter to half empty. And then it stopped leaking. And I'm like, right, okay. I've got two options now. I can either leave the tank as it is, with the fish still in it, and risk it for a chocolate biscuit, so to speak. And hope it doesn't start leaking again overnight, because the problem is, obviously, that may have stopped it temporarily, but if the seal's beginning to let go, it might like let go again a bit further down. Come on, give me the gear. Come on, give me the gear. 8L's the top gear in this, by the way. Yeah, so I was like, I can't risk it for a chocolate biscuit. If it leaks, it's going to go all over the floor, and then the tank's going to fall through the floor because I've got wooden flooring.
Keep right. Then exit right.
So I had to empty out the tank. Actually, we better take a film of the picture.
Exit right.
Yeah, so I had to empty out all the tank, get the fish out. Well, obviously got the fish out before emptying out the tank. Cool, that's too low a gear there.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, get them into a bucket, get the plants into a bucket, get a heater in a bucket, a little filter in the bucket, an air filter. Oh, well, that's their powered sponge filter. And then I had a decision then whether to buy a new tank, which I in the end I did. Same tank again. It's little 120, but in black now. And slightly the case is the stand's a lot better than they used to be as well. So I don't think I'm going to get the same problem again. But it turned out, long story short, that the sealed gave out on the just under where just over where I'd emptied it to. I could have resealed it. I have done one in the past, but it's a bit dodgy, and if you don't do it right, you go to all that work cleaning and resealing, only for it to give out again in a matter of months and weeks.
Get ready to turn left.
You'll be doing exactly the same thing again, all over again. So it's just easy to buy a new tank.
Turn left.
Whoa! See what I mean about creeping over? There's this gate
Here
here.
we are,
Yeah.
safe and sound.
I'll take a picture before we detach the trailer. No, that's not going to make it. Not doing very well, peeps, am I? Worst Drive of the Year award goes to... Right. Let's try that again. It's the mirror, it's deceptive. I blame the mirror. That's better. It's in. It's in. Come on. Okay. Needs to go over a little bit more then, does it? Whoops. That should be in, right? Yeah, that'll do. Let's quickly take a photo for the photo mode. Oh good, it gets rid of the box as well, which is handy. Right. Before I detach the trailer. Focus in position. Let's move that over a tad. That's better. Cool. Let's press T to detach. And job is a good one. But I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this episode. If you did, again, smash the likes button. If you didn't enjoy this for any reason at all, please feel free to smash the dislike button. Leave comments down below either way, so at least then I know how to improve in the future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and you'll see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so then you're aware as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.